What is good technology? What does it mean for tech to be good? What would this even look like? Is it social media networks designed to capitalize on our insecurities and thrive off on content full of hate and anger? Is it a health app that tracks every one of our movement, whether we know it or not, only to take that information and sell it to insurance companies? Is it a credit scoring algorithm that takes the zip code of where you were born to determine how likely you will be to default on a bank loan? Is it an HR hiring software that, despite your best efforts, can tell your gender based on adjectives you used to describe yourself, only to use that to determine whether you are a good fit or not for that role? Is it a technology that, when deployed, encrypts your data under the guise of security, but instead holds it hostage in the cloud, demanding a ransom for its release, deceptively labeling that as a software as a service offering? Is this good tech? Because that's the technology we have today. This is not some tech we are building for the future. This is technology that we have built and we are using. Is this good tech? Is this really what we want? No, of course not. We as humans are so much more than micropayments and privacy invasions and social scoring and bottom lines and filter bubbles and structural bias. We are more, and we deserve a technology that is more. Grab your coffee or favorite brew and let's delve into the ethics in our tech and how we can build an internet of trillion things for the good and not for evil in today's coffee time inspiration. Let's start with this question. What do the following technologies have in common? A robotic arm, a neural network, and a sensor device. You may have different answers, but what I'm looking for is humanity. Our technology is at its basic level a reflection of our humanity, which leads me to my next question. What does it mean to be human? Humans possess the ability of both good and evil. However, what sets us apart from every other species is our unique ability to make conscious choices. Humans are innately conscious creatures with purpose, and we find our purpose in the values that define us. Honesty, truthfulness, fairness, equality, freedom, respect, compassion, and integrity are among the universally recognized human values, whether that's in a peacetime or in war. Now, if we think of purpose as the end destination on a map and values as the directions we need to follow to reach that destination, then ethics is the compass. Ethics is the tool we use to reflect and determine whether our actions are in alignment with our values. Ethics is that unconscious gut instinct that causes you to act in a split second and throw yourself in front of that car to save that child, or to offer that homeless man in the corner your jacket in a cold night. If a good life with purpose is a life in which your actions reflect your values, then the opposite is a life in which you have no values, or even worse, go against these values. You see, ethics is the tool we use to reflect, to determine if our actions are in alignment with our values. Now you may ask, what in the world this has to do with technology? Well, you see, technology is a reflection of our humanity. And now that we saw how we use ethics on a human level, we can start to look at how we can use ethics on a technological level. Our technology needs to be able to support and enable and empower us to live in alignment with our values. That's good tech. So what kept us from the pursuit of this good tech? We forgot about our most powerful tool. We forgot to pause and ask ourselves if what we are building is helping or hindering us. We forgot to reflect on our habits. We forgot to align the purpose of our systems with the values that we hold as humans somehow. Somewhere along the way, we forgot all about ethics. Now, let's take a moment and ask ourselves, what would this world look like if we actually used ethics in the design and development of our technology? What would it mean to align our tech with our values? What would this world look like? It would look like a world full of genuine human connections, where our technology brought us closer together instead of dividing us further apart. It will look like a world in which we all had freedom to chase our full potential, no matter the circumstances we were born into, in which technology opened up new avenues for success, instead of leaving our fate to an algorithm. It will look like a world in which we would rely on each other, in which technology fosters open communication instead of overbearing surveillance. It would look like a world in which business thrives off on building trustworthy technology instead of tech that subtly manipulates users and promotes this false dichotomy of profit versus principle. It will look like a world in which the Internet of Trillion Things fosters a biomimetic economic model founded on the principles of efficiency, sustainability, and circularity. Thank you for your valuable time. I eagerly anticipate our next encounter.